I've got my head. I've got my head in the clouds now. So for all those people who say, Gina, honey, get your head out of the clouds. Now you can say Gina's got her head in the clouds now. I do. I've got my head in the clouds and nothing to see here except black ships. That's right. Nothing to see here except a bunch of black ships. And let me show you. Got my head in the clouds. Oh my goodness gracious. So that is kind of funny. I literally do have my head in the clouds this time. But come on now. Look at this. Look at these ships. I got to put my head over this image now. Look at these ships. You got to be careful. This is the normal view of what that live webcam looks like down below here. This is what it looks like normally, and this is what it looks like up here where I'm at, where the filter is taking place. And see, you would not be able to see these black ships in the clouds if you did not have your head in the clouds. That's what I'd like to say. You would not be able to see them, you all. You know this isn't normal clouds. It isn't, and it doesn't feel normal when they come around. It does not, but I can tell you one thing. They are multiplying in the skies around the world. Have you noticed that they're multiplying in the skies around the world, you all? I wonder if you have. I mean, they have here where I'm at, and I'm sure they have where other people are at too. Hello there, Susan Donahue in the San Francisco coast. I didn't know you were in the San Francisco. Well, that's wonderful, since we showed a San Francisco video, sunset, the other day. That's wonderful. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I think we're doing good. No, these ships are not CGI. I've seen these types when I was on the airplane myself. Me and my sister took a trip, the first time in my life ever, with my sister going somewhere to Cancun. So I had to fly from Louisville, Kentucky to Dallas, Fort Worth, and then off to, somehow we got to Cancun on another plane. And on the way back, I took pictures of these type of ships from the window seat. They are here, and they're not CGI. And I'm sure a lot of other people who have flown on the airplanes and looked out the windows, they've seen these big, long, black, solid black, stringy looking, tar looking, could even be a life form or something. And I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm not the only one who have seen them. And no, they are not CGI. They are up in the skies. Hello. You've never flown on an airplane? I haven't flown in a while. That's right, you all. No, we don't got no Apple Brooks on here tonight. Yeah. So that's what it looks like right here with the filter on it, you all. And without the filter, let's see if I can just push just the screen. I can, I know I can. Just the screen. This is what it looks like with just the normal screen right here that you're looking at. And when they're in the sky like that, the sky is kind of it's kind of white like. Yeah, white like. If I'm going to push the button. That's what I'm going to do. And just push it. I've got it going slow mode so you can see what it looks like this. So you can see it just looks all like, you wouldn't be able to see them, but if you were to go like this and get this out of the way right here, they're moving like now. This is what they look like. This is a moving live, this is a live cam, and I've got a filter on it. This is the ships that are in the sky. Let me move myself down out of the way. And some of these, like right above my head, there's a whole cluster of white ships, like right beneath me, you all. And right here too, they're not normal clouds, right directly beneath me. They're long white ships. And right beneath me right here is like a cylinder-like ship. Right above my head is a long white ship. And right above, I don't want to mess this up. Right above that is, like right above my head, see it? It's a ship. Clouds don't normally have long lines like that, even right here. And again, this is the whole picture. I've got a filter on this, and if we were to go back and look at what it looks like normally, let's see what this is, what they're going to zoom up on. We got to wait for them to get over there, you all. Ships. Those are ships right above my head. You may say, I don't see nothing but clouds. Well, they're dark ships is what they are. And right beneath me, this is really neat. It looks like there is a square. Let me pause this right here. Right beneath me, right here. Can you see directly beneath me? There looks like there's a white square structure. See, look at this ship right here. This look at these structures up here, you all. Can you see them? With the filters right beneath me. That looks like some kind of like a, you know how smokestacks are? They're round and stuff. Right there directly beneath me. Looks like a round smokestack, and there's pipes coming up out of it, you all. Let's take a screenshot so we can see what that looks like. And then over here, this is a live webcam. You can see this is a ship too. And then, like right here, this sky is, there goes my throat. It's loaded with ships. Is what it's loaded with. Could you believe that? What they've done to me, my throat. Oh my gosh. I drank all the water up in the one cup already. I wanted to like zoom up on this so we could see it a little bit better. That Lord have mercy. You all, let me get over here to this. This thing is not wanting to cooperate with me. It's not. Okay. Like, see directly beneath my picture? Look at that. That looks like some type of a smokestack. But you can, you can see the straight objects, white, like poles or something sticking straight up out of it. You wouldn't have clouds that look like that. This is with a filter on it. What's up there in the sky. It's not normal. It isn't. And this right here, look how straight this edge is. This is a structure right here. They are cloaked big time. Sometimes it looks like there's cities up there in the sky. Actual cities. Now granted, this looks like the other dimension. Hello there, Susan B. Honey. Looks like the other dimension is up there, but yeah, you are. This is not make-believe. It isn't. And if we were to go over here, you can see what the real picture looks like. It looks just like this, you all. This is what it looks like. But when we put filtering on it, when we put filters on it, this is what it looks like right here. This is the Isle of Collier Preserve. Collier Preserve. let me push the button on this right here so we can see it move. And I've got it slowed down. Gina, can you get yourself off the middle of that screen? I can, you all. I'll just put myself right over here to the side. I'll move straight to the side. I wanted you all to see how it looks when there's filtering added to it. See, look right up here above my head. That's not a normal cloud right up here. Look at that. You can see the unique structures up there. None of these are normal clouds. Well, I can't say none because I'm sure there'd be some that would be kind of normal, but right above my head, no, that's not. That's not a, get your head out of the way. And right here, look at this protruding out of this cloud right here. Did you see it? It literally went doo 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 doo. It pokes in and pokes out right above my head, and it's extending further out. It's like the top of it, like a I don't know, like a point of a ship right out of the top of that cloud above my head. There, oh, and look right here above my head, or right beneath me. Look at that, you all. Look at that structure. Okay. Granted, this would go faster, but I've got it at a 0.50. See how it moves? These are like massive ships. Isn't that the wildest thing? And then look at, I gotta learn how to do my finger right down here, this white thing on the side. What's that? Looks like part of a dome, like an igloo-like thing right down here. It's white. And look how straight these are right underneath here too. This is, we're going somewhere, is where we're going right over here to the sky where these other ships are. It's a live webcam, you all. It's the Collier Preserve public webcam. Look underneath here, the structures. So if we were to fast forward this a tad bit, and you can see what it looks like normal. We go back over here to see what it looks like normal. So a little bit. I'll just do it like this. You can see it. See it? Okay, you see it. Now let's look here at me. Now look at it. It's still black ships. But look at the point on them. Look at the point on this ship down here beneath me, you all. It looks very ominous. It really does. The point on it. I was too slow. I was too slow for that. And of course there are white ships too. You can see white ships, just single white ships. Right directly beneath me is a long white ship. And beneath that are other white ships. And look at how it's like, it's got that wispy looking, like, I don't know, foggy looking things, but it's white from these ships. It's like residual something happening. And same way over here. It's, look at these. You know, wonder what, look above my head right there. Whoa, it just manifested above our head. Did you just see that? Right above our head. It literally just went pop. It popped right out, you all. Can you see it? Yeah. That was wild. That is so wild. Can you see it? Yeah, these are white ships. We got white ships, and then they got dark ships. It literally did, you all. Okay, now we're going to go over here. And where are we going to end up at, you all? We're going to go back to the dark fleet. We're going back to the dark fleet of ships. And they're stationary. They're just staying there, you all. Look at the point. Look at the point. And on the back of this, let me pause this, you all. Let me pause this. Here's what it looks like over here. Look at it. So just like that. Just like that. This is what it looks like over here. You would not be able to tell. But put it back where I'm at. Gina, can you get where you're at? I can get where I'm at. Look at the detail of the ship beneath me. Look at it. I want to take another picture of it so you can see it. Okay. See, look at the shape. It kind of reminds me of the Science Channel if aliens invaded the Earth. Look at that. You know that's not a normal cloud. No, it's not. And it looks like it's got ships docked at it too. It looks like it's got something on the inside. Look at that, you all. Let's just think the cloaking technology is pretty good. It is, but for some reason they're not trying to hide very much anymore. They really are not. Just like that. Can y'all see it? Is that to whatever? Hello there, Sue in Queensland, Australia. Let me put this back to me, you all. Let me put this back to me. And let me put this back to here so you can see what the normal view looks like. I'm going to get another drink of water because I'm so thirsty. That was refreshing. Another drink of water. All right, see, okay, let me flip it to me. Now see, look. Boom. The ship is still there. The ship is still there beneath me. The long white ship in the clouds, and they cluster in these white clouds. And they can make them even puffy if they want to make them puffy and hide in the puffy clouds. But look at the residual, I don't know the aviation terms and stuff, you all, but it's just like this, like, it follows them in the sky. Whoa. Look at that above our head. See it? It's like 2 or 3 clustered, and then right up above here, look at all of them clustered right there too. Right above my head. Boom. Right up there. I debated on whether to just come on here. I did. I thought, well, I could just not show my face and just do the screen. I did say that to myself. I could just not show my face and just do the screen. But then that's not nice. I like to see who I'm talking to. I really do. Let me get myself out of here. You know, this one right above my head looks really interesting. Let me do a screenshot of that. Let me do that. I'm going to come over here too. I'm going to pause it for a moment. I want to do a screenshot of that and see what that might look like. Okay, well, that's kind of what it looks like right there. I thought it's kind of shiny, but there's white in it. Now, granted, you all, you can see how it looks kind of, how do you say it? It's like smooth and blotchy in some areas, and that is how they cloak. It's like the other dimension also. Look right up here, a straight edge. What if beneath these are white columns also of ships? What if? Who's to say? Who's to say? Let's push this button. Let's push the button again and let you come look at this. Let's see if we can go to a different area and bring in, see if the ships have moved. And I think they have. Let's do this. I love it when it starts spinning around in a circle. I really do love it. No, I don't. I just said I love it. I don't love it. Now, see, that's you just looking at that, it's like, that's kind of boring. But if we filter it, you can see, whoa, this got a lot of more definition right above my head. It does. Are these a little bit too small for you all to look at this sky like this? Because I'm not sure if it is a little bit too small. It may be and may not be. Looks, what are they doing up here? Rearranging their ships. Hello. This is Collier's Reserve. Look above my head right here. Yeah. Let me see if I can come over here and pause it. It's the Isle of Collier Preserve, Florida. Florida. It's in Florida, you all. That's where it's located. Florida. That's where it's at. So, well, that's where it's at in Florida. If you're just looking here and you've not seen ships in the sky like this, well, they're in the sky. Really, there's not really much more we can say. Now I'm getting cold. My hot flash is over. Now it's getting a little cold, is what it's getting. Yeah. So, we can go to another, let me see if I can move it up a little more. I moved it up a tad bit more to see if you can see more of these black. They could even be a life form. Look at that ship above my head. Look at the shape of that, you all. What if these ships have the ability, or, well, I know they do, they just cluster together, and then once did their meeting, and then they just separate, you know. They come together, and then they separate from one another. Somehow, some way. That's what they do. Good evening. You saw a rectangular, Laura, Nunya. Yeah, some people see the rectangular things. I don't have an eye for that. Mine's are just the long ships. But some people do see the other kind. They do. I want to get back over to the black ships to see what happens with them. Peak. Hey, that sounds like Pike's Peak. You probably only do see clouds, especially if you haven't been looking at any of these videos for the past 4 years, or maybe it may not interest you. It may not. So I don't like, if I really would not, and I don't like looking up in the sky and seeing those like this. I don't like seeing them in the sky, because when they're not cloaked and they are pitch tar black up in that sky, that they're kind of ominous looking. They're really, really ominous looking when they're like that in the sky, just like this. And I've seen these before, and I saw a really big wispy one, and it looked like a feathered whatever, and the sky was so dark, and there were so many of these. It was like in the evening, and the presence outside, the energy was overwhelming. I had to go into the building where I was at, because it was too much negative energy in the air, you all. Yeah, you saw the dark. Yeah, we don't want to see the dark. We don't. Let's I'm just going to fast forward to another section because I really don't know what all's on here. So it looks like there's more white clouds. I'm just going to different parts of the video. You can see a few ships, just a few clustered in these clouds. So they're cloaking really good. But here's a ship right above my head, a long white ship. There's a small one right above my head right here. And looks like part of one directly above my head. But I don't know where the rest of it is, probably behind the clouds. Oopsie. Now, yeah, I guess the sun is getting ready to set at this place. This is what it looks like. So if you're just tuning in, I've took some of these, I took this video footage at this site in Florida, and I put it through several filters to see if I could filter out anything in the sky that might look kind of abnormal, is what I've done. Let's see. See, now these dark clouds are going to roll in right here. I'm just going to fast forward it to see if I can get some more of them, because they do like to come in when the nighttime comes. Look at them. This is kind of looking like an inverted view above our heads. You know the book of Ed Hoyle's The Black Cloud, and it is purported to be an intelligent, sapient being or whatever, an intelligent entity, and they would, if it did show up, the NCIB, I think, they said they would have to recognize it as a life form. They would. That's what they said if it showed up, because they literally did hypothesize if it showed up what they would do. I did a video on it too, and it was really strange. They were quoting Star Trek in it, is what happened. So yeah, this is it's pretty cool looking at all of these ships. It is, like right here. Even though they don't look like an airplane, even though they may look like long, stringy, black, tarry ships, but they could be made of a totally, well, they are made of a totally different composition. Hey, what's that? Did you see that? You know, on the Transformers, that it's that little thing, like black gooey thing, I don't know, it could literally like crawl over, like make a puddle, crawl over to an object and then take on that object's form. That thing that I'm talking about, I don't even know the name of it, but it had the ability to do something like that. It could literally take that life form right there. So there's nothing to see here, you all. Nothing. Just a normal sky. Totally, absolutely normal looking. Nothing out of the ordinary except bunch of dark clouds, dark UFO life form ships. You can see how it looks beneath on the regular image. It's a light blue sky with some white puffy clouds, but when you put a filter on it, you can see what's really up there. If we really could see it just like that, I would not want to go outside. I wouldn't. I'm just saying, I would not want to go outside if I looked up in the sky and I literally saw them just like that with my own eyes, with no hiding behind the brightness or anything. I would not want to go outside. To me, that'd be apocalyptic looking. It would. I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't like the energy. And what if it was just a preconception of what it would feel like? But then I've already been there, done that. When I saw them in the sky, when the sky was full of them in the evening hour, it was a couple years ago. It was, they plastered the sky. They filled the sky, you all. And it don't look pretty when they do it. It doesn't, especially if you're out there and you're feeling that energy. Yeah. If they come hover over us and say that we should go with them, would anyone? Carly Hope, I think everybody would have a feeling within them, like a frequency. If they felt totally at peace and whatever, and there was literally a good connection, some would probably go. But if some felt their energy and it did not resonate within their being, they would not go. They would not go. I personally will not go. If I see a ship show up or some kind of a being and my spirit is not operating on the frequency of that being or that ship, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not. I will refuse to go. But if I have total peace within my being and my spirit is resonating with it, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is a very good thing, then yeah. But no, I think everybody will be able to reason within themselves. Surely they wouldn't want to go just to go take a joyride and then you never see them again. That's right. Yeah. The dark ones are gone. Brooke Hargraves, the dark ones are gone. Wonder where they went if they're gone. Yeah, I wonder where they went. So, this is what I showed tonight, you all. Just a little filtering on the camera right here in Florida. You can see what it looks like in Florida. It looks kind of normal. Looks kind of tropical there, you all. Looks like the hurricane didn't get it, and it didn't, obviously. The hurricane did not get this place in Florida. Oopsie. Let me see. Now these are pretty dark clouds with the filtering that I've got going on, you all. They are. Let me get the Luma Smooth off. I've got several filters on here, and it is so blurred there. But you can tell that there is also something still behind these clouds. Also, this is an earlier part of the video. There's something else up there in those. Let me see if I can get that chrome going, because this is what it looks like. They got it so gray and fogged out you can't really tell. You really can't. But if you put a tad bit of filtering on it, there's something else up there. I can't make it out. I can't, but I don't like it when they make those gray, smoky looking clouds, because you can't see through them at all. So yeah, you all, I'm gonna put this back here and I'm gonna go. So the sun was angry. It's angry. I wasn't very happy. If you saw that video, he was angry. And people say, Gina, who is he? Don't know. But he's up in the sun, and I feel that he's benevolent, not malevolent. And I didn't get no negative energy from him. I didn't. You can see it right here. The eyes, you can see right here in the inverted mode. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that show up in the sun before, but I did. And it comes on the heels of the one being that showed up in my fireplace, and I didn't feel no negativeness from him either. I didn't, or she. No negativeness at all. And I'm the one who would be able to tell, since it was in my house, if it was negative or not, because I don't like any negative energy whatsoever in my house. If I feel even the slightest bit, it's out the door. Okay, it's out the door, because I don't tolerate it. I don't. So yeah, you all, that was pretty wild looking at this with he's angry. And immediately, just like with the image of the one inside of the stove, there were a lot of, there were some negative comments and stuff like that. It's like preconceived assumptions and ideas, really a lot of it. That's how we are as humans. It is. Yeah. So I'm gonna go, Let's put him up here like that. I'm going to go. And with that being said, thank you. And that's just a little bit of filtering tonight with the live webcam in Florida. And on the sun, no, I didn't do nothing. It showed up just like that from the NASA product, the SDOAIA 304. Go check it out on the iswa.gsfc.nasa.gov. Go to the second solar thing and do the SDO drop-down menu, the 304. You'll find it. Yeah, and watch the video. That way you can find exactly where it's at, because I showed in there. So with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. You all. Things are heating up. They are, especially in the spiritual realm and in the skies also. And who knows what's going on behind the scenes. You know there's stuff going on. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for your comments, and thank you for coming here. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Love you.